Hello, my name is Steve Schrader. I am the owner of Complete Construction. I want to introduce myself to you and make a series of videos to basically emulate me being at your home and the advice I would give you about the hail damage process and how it works. I'm not going to speak in this video about our company and how we operate our business, but I will tell you we've been in business 10 years. Over those years, there's been several hailstorms and Hurricane Ike windstorm a couple years ago. So we're very familiar with the insurance process, how it works. We work with every insurance company out there and every mortgage company out there to help homeowners all across the Ohio restore their home back to the way it was before. So there's going to be several videos I'm going to make. The first one is going to take someone from step one, which is they were home, it hailed, they just don't know how much damage they have. So first of all, I will tell you, the older the shingle, the more likelihood that your roof is severely damaged enough to need replacement. If you have a newer home or a newer roof, that doesn't mean it can't be damaged, especially in some of the areas where we had 2.5, 3-inch hail. No shingle withstood that. So I do want to speak to also the concern that a lot of people have about filing a claim as to it increasing their premiums going forward. I will tell you, your insurance rates are going to go up next year. We've had more storms in the last couple months here in April, May, June of this year, 2011, across the country than I've ever seen in 10 years. My personal homeowner's insurance goes up every year, and this year it's going to go up too, and I haven't had a claim. So it is going to go up. It is a comprehensive claim, meaning it wasn't your fault that it hailed. You didn't do anything to bring that on to you. So your rates are going to go up, so that's not a factor as to whether you have a claim or not. So the next step is you do need to have somebody look at it and inspect it, which we will do. We will meet with the adjuster once we've deemed that there is damage. We're not going to tell you to call, initiate a claim, get an adjuster out if there isn't any damage, because I'll meet with the adjuster, and if there is no damage, he's not going to approve it. So he'd be wasting my time, adjuster's time, your time, everybody's time. So we're not going to do that. We can tell you 90% of the time an adjuster would approve this roof. You know, things of that neighborhood. We can give you our experience with what adjusters typically say. I will tell you, the adjusters have been fair in their dealings with people throughout this storm that happened on May 25th, especially with the big companies and adjusters that have been doing this a while. There's only X number of adjusters in the country, and since the demand is so much higher than that now, they are scrambling to get adjusters out in a timely manner. And also, there are new adjusters that are new to the business. Those are the ones I've seen some very questionable valuations as to the damage because they just got in the business. But rest assured, if you have somebody that's been doing this a while, they will be fair to you. They'll put all the numbers of square footage of roofing and linear foot of gutters and everything into their computer. They all use software called Xactimate or something similar to it to put a dollar amount per linear foot. They will print you off a statement of loss and itemize all the issues you had and what they are paying to replace. So we'll get to that next, but that's some basic guidance as far as starting the claim. All insurance companies, most of them, Allstate, the big ones, have a 1-800 number to the claim center. Answer some basic questions for them. They'll initiate a claim number to you, forward that information on to the adjuster, and he or she will call you usually within a day or two to schedule a time to come out and inspect the property. So that's what needs to happen. The adjuster is the one that makes the determination as to the damage, and basically the one with the checkbook. So that is what needs to happen for you to take the next step. A lot of secretaries and people, especially that haven't been familiar with hail claim, will tell people, well, how much is the damage? If it's over a certain amount, we'll send the adjuster and things of that neighborhood. Well, you don't know what the damage is, or they'll tell you go get estimates, and we don't know what to estimate because there hasn't been a decision as to what's going to be replaced. So we can't estimate something, we can't guess for the adjuster. So if you've seen roofs go on in your neighborhood, likely that you have damage, If your car was out, obviously it had some dings on it, your roof was going to be impacted, but maybe your roof is or your car's in the garage and you have a brick home, so there's no siding, holes in your siding or anything. You just don't know. So give us a call. We will come out and inspect it and give you an honest evaluation of it. But the adjuster is the one that makes that determination. So that's some basic 101 hail information for you if you're starting from step one. So let's go to the next video. We'll get into depth about, once the adjuster's been there, how to understand the statement of loss, the depreciation, did they put your mortgage company on the check, those type of things we'll address in the next video.